Young Thug's life is in danger. He has just got into a beef with one of the most feared grave diggers in Baton Rouge, and I don't think Thug or his team even know it yet, okay? Young Thug just put his foot in it, all right? This is insane. One of the most scary and just legendary Baton Rouge hitters, all right? One of Young Boy's most prolific shooters, Herm the Black Sheep, okay? He's saying that it's on site with Young Thug. And Young Thug and his crew, they're running around like flunkies saying, get in the field. They're talking, Pee-wee Roscoe's talking about, this guy ain't putting no work. He has absolutely no idea that they are insulting one of the biggest grave diggers in Baton Rouge. This is insane, okay? So look, the news all started with Young Thug making a pretty misguided tweet, okay? You might have seen this, you might not have seen this, but this was going around 2 days ago. Young Thug called for Lil Durk's freedom from prison. Free Smirk, please, God. Now, it's funny that he's saying free Smirk, right? Because they were saying he didn't say free Smirk at all. And leaked phone calls seem to suggest that Young Thug was actually pissed off with Durk for not clearing a verse. And now, so when Young Thug's all locked up, he wants everybody else's sympathy. But when Lil Durk's locked up, if he ain't clearing them verses, ain't clearing them checks, whatever, Young Thug, he's going to turn his back on you. Well, now Young Thug, all right, Mr. Move the Goalposts, he's now saying free Smirk, please, God. He's pleading with God to free Smirk. But he might have forgotten something. Why is Durk locked up again? Oh, yeah. He's been accused of murder for hire for killing an innocent man. Who's the innocent man? It's Quando Rondo's cousin. Well, why would he want to kill Quando Rondo's innocent cousin? Well, you know, Lil Durk was sliding for revenge for King Von because King Von got killed by Quando Rondo's homie Lil Tim. All of that happened because King Von said he was going to beat up anybody associated with Young Boy on site. He picked on the wrong one and ended up getting killed. It's a very sad situation, okay? But Young Thug's not thinking. What's going... I thought he was cool with Young Boy. Now, they've got a long history, okay? Young Boy and Young Thug have a prolific history. So you might remember these guys go way back. There's hella pictures of Young Thug chilling with Young Boy way back in the day in Atlanta. You got 21 Savage there. This is Young Boy and Young Thug cooling together back in the day, back in the good old days, right? That's probably like 2017, 2018 maybe, something like that, right? They go way back. And story has it, all right? Story has it is that Young Thug and 21 Savage actually jumped Young Boy into the Sex Money Murder Bloods in Atlanta. People saying, is it true that Thug and Savage blooded YB into Sex Money Murder? People saying, I think it was 21. He got 4L tatted. But these guys went way back, all right? People saying 4L made Young Boy Sex Money Murder, saying Thug is the reason he claimed slime, all right? They apparently go way, way, way back. They're saying Young Boy's a real blood. He was good in Atlanta. So what happened between these guys? Well, when Young Thug decided to post up Free Durk, this upset a lot of people. This upset a lot of people that were close with Young Boy. All of Young Boy's crew, all right? They're very, very dangerous people, all right? Go and watch the video I did. Young Boy's got songs where he's talking about he got 19 bodies, all right? And I did my homework. I found 19 bodies. I don't know if they definitely the ones, but Young Boy got an endless army of crash outs willing to defend him at every turn, all right? And some of them even make their own good music. Herm can rap. He got a mad deep voice. He jumps on the mic talking about all type of bodies, okay? Well, look. After this, Young Boy shooters were not impressed because Herm the Black Sheep, okay? Young Boy got all type of songs with Herm the Black Sheep. He be talking about he is one of the top shooters in 4K Trey, all right? This particular song, My Bobo's another nickname for Herm the Black Sheep. In this song, Young Boy basically says he done seen Herm catch bodies. These are the lyrics. I just want to give you all the context so you know who Young Thug is in trouble with, okay? All right? This is Young Boy and Herm on the track together. He said, I'm in here with my Bobo. In the streets, we'll get you blitzed. Sitting at the jail, we get you hit. Talking about we'll blitz people. You know Herm with that shit. He keep a stick to get you hit. I'm right behind you. Get back up. Watch out. I'll walk him down. This is a banger. All right. This is a banger. Do that boy dirty, Bobo. I'm a doing crew. Just tell me when you caught that little bitch. I just want to watch the news. Watch the news. All right. Herm is putting people on the news and Young Boy is at home watching it. Okay. That's what they're saying. That's what's going on. Right. Look, he says right at the end of the song. All right. He basically says right at the end of the song. All right. He said, that's my Bobo, and I could tell you how he laid about 5 down with that pole. Young Boy said Herm got 5 bodies, right? He's saying it. All right, first to put that teardrop by their eye, it's me or you, whoever die. Just go and listen to the whole song, okay? So this is the man that Young Thug has got beef with. I don't think Young Thug realizes what of a world of trouble he's in, because Herm the Black Sheep, Mr. Bobo, I can name about 5 you put down with that pole, all right? Young Boy said that. He did a post on his story dissing Young Thug, and he stamped it, all right? He let the world know. He added Young Thug, said at Thugger Thugger, and obviously Top is Young Boy's nickname. So this is coming straight from the top, literally and figuratively. He is reporting to the world that Young Boy has decreed that Thug's bitch ass ain't slime no more anyway. How you want to do it? That's coming from Top. That's coming from Young Boy himself. He added Thug. This is an approved. This message is approved by Top himself. Lil Top, Big Top, Young Boy, right? The Gravedigger himself, King of Gravedigger Mountain. Top said, your bitch ass ain't slime no more anyway. How you want to do it? This is bad news for Young Thug, all right? Young Thug doesn't have a clue how much trouble he's in, okay? See this? People are like, yikes, all right? People saying they've been saying YB and them don't rock with Young Thug no more. Way back in August, I peeped this when NBA ignored Thug's posts and Thug was clout chasing about Young Boy bringing him out for Massa. I think Thug tried to bully his way onto the Massa tour because he called himself King Slime, and YB wasn't going for it. How you want a favor from somebody you have no loyalty to, and you choose his enemy over you, right? Oopsie, that's not how you get on the Massa tour. Okay, it says, yeah, Thug made it clear that he fucks with Dirk and them. He was trying to use YB to his benefit not too long ago because of the snitch allegations he got. Only time I really seen him mention YB is since 2020. He's speaking on him in interviews. It'll be vague one-word responses compared to these long-ass responses he'd make about Dirk. He gets on the internet and speaks about Dirk often, and he gets into it with OTF behind Dirk. Thug ain't posted a YB song or a project since he came home. I ain't seen no Massa posts. But he posted Pooh Shiesty, who cussed Mariah out and publicly said he hoped they run him up. Who hates YB and was letting the industry pipe him up to diss him. I know Gucci Mane wishes he would have listened to Young Boy about these dudes. Ooh, okay. This is going to get way deeper. Trust me, like, lock in, because this is going to be a long video. I've got everything for you guys here, okay? People saying I told you this months ago, and I told you to pay attention to the patterns and the actions and the behavior and body language, non-verbal cues. I said it on here, but they said I ain't a reliable source. Said I realized the way Thug talks about Dirk and the way he talked about YB once he got out was very telling. He acted like he never met YB before, despite at one point calling him Slime Brother. But the topic got around to Dirk. He was quick to call him his brother. It was so much people overlooked, but I kept telling you, pay attention. And then I asked some people I knew over there and they confirmed it. It was obvious to me. So these camps have been beefing. It's big 4K Trey against YSL. All right, YSTEL. That's what they be calling them nowadays. I'm sorry, that's in the public vernacular now. Okay, people been saying that. All right, take it up with academics. They're saying, does 21 Savage still rock with Thug? We might have to take his butt. If you remember that, I ain't even gonna read that post, but you know what that post. Some people saying it's kind of police from Herm, but look, all right, the same people that say YB is blackballed will defend stuff like this. Okay, people are sad their goats are beefing. Now, look, here's what's interesting. Okay, so people had basically been people had been speculating that something had happened behind the scenes between Thug and Young Boy. Okay, this is about YB and Thug. Nobody knows what's going on with that YB and Thug situation, but my guess is something actually happened behind the scenes. A lot of people in here saying it's because of that Free Dirk post, but that wouldn't make sense for it to be over that, because YB was still rocking with Thug and Thug was messing with Dirk when YB was on house arrest. Plus, YB came home bumping STS and Thug on multiple occasions, and he tried to get into contact with YB last year. Like I said, my guess is something happened or something's happening behind the scenes. It says YB hasn't grown up at all in 8 years. He isn't 16 anymore. He's still be doing corny stuff. Some people are hating. They say, I don't know if YB is bipolar as F. He might have just saw that one tweet on one of his bad days. Some people saying this is a good breakdown. I was thinking the same thing about the timeline. The house arrest stuff and Thug trying to reach out last year doesn't line up with it just being about the Free Dirk post. Definitely feels like something private went down behind the scenes that we don't know about. Hope whatever it is gets sorted out. Both of them are too talented to stay odd. So I think this was an old post that's now resurfaced, but people are saying that this is where Thug and YB started having some issues. So apparently, right after Young Boy announced that his album was going to be called Massa, that would have been, I think, in September of last year. No, that was when the tour was September. It would have been earlier in the year. But basically, all right, Massa Maybe it was September. Anyway, Massa, make America slime again. Thug's Mr. Slime. So he posted this up on his story around that time, and people think this is where the problems happened. This is Thug basically begging Youngboy. I was about to call him Big Slime then. Begging Youngboy to call him.
Man, finna go up. Man, YB hit my phone, man. Hey, somebody tell Top call me. I need to ask him something. Call my phone, Top.
Now, not gonna lie to you, I feel like Thug was coming with bad energy there. He kind of little burned him. He like, yeah, tell Top to call me now. Tell him to call me. I need to ask him something. What are you gonna ask him?
I need to ask him something. Call my phone, Top. Finna go up. Man, finna go up. Man, YB hit my phone, man. Hey, somebody tell Top call me.
The way he pointed, he kind of arrogant with it. I don't know. People saying, you think YB actually got in contact? PB Rosco said on live he'd been trying to keep shit smooth, so I guess so. I slick feel like Thug probably wanted to be on the project or felt a little way about YB pushing that slime shit more than he is. All right, I think it was a slick move by YB. Part of Thug's probation is he can't push or talk about slime shit in his music. YB saying make America slime again without Thug is like a slap in the face. Real stuff would have been having Thug on there. All right, so dude's going to skip over Thug allegations.
Finna go up.
YB might just think Thug's a rat for talking 2 hours on that interrogation tape. I don't know. Feel like that could be. But anyway, okay. So a lot more has happened. All right, we're just getting started with this. Okay, Young Thug is in a whole world of trouble. But that was in the Baton Rouge subreddit that I showed you a moment ago from the Dumb Way. Now this is the same post in the Young Thug subreddit. So people are saying, "Wow, they can't believe Youngboy don't fuck with Young Thug no more. They ain't been following what's going on behind the scenes." People are saying, "Is that over him saying free Dirk? I thought YB had Thug's face on his pendant." Says, "I don't know, man. Thug and Dirk were tight before he went to jail. Not even that. Thug and Dirk been making music together since 013-14 before YB was ever heard of. So it would make sense for Thug to be more loyal to Dirk if it came down to it." They're saying YB an emotional little boy. I mean, it makes sense why YB would upset. One major reason Dirk is locked up is for what happened to Quando Rondo and his boy. I'm sure if Dirk got locked up over something unrelated to that, it wouldn't bother him so much. They're saying Dirk is BD, YB got blooded and slimed in under Dude and 21, but they D-ride a BD from Chicago who wouldn't be upset if MS in the same gang as you and mess with your ops. All right, that's facts. It's the same way YB dissed Drake and Gucci for simply collabing with Dirk. It makes sense he would have a problem with Thug too for rocking with Dirk. All right, it's all making sense. Okay, it's all making sense. Probably because Thug acted like YB didn't exist since the Von shit. YB and Thug was locked in before him and Dirk, and he chose Dirk's side. Clearly, he's not neutral. But then they're saying Thug posted YB's album in 2021 and tried to reach out last summer. But that public reach out, I don't think wasn't done respectfully. People saying, I don't even get this. Thug was slime way before YB, and he can't even legally be slime anymore. So why is this even a convo? Plus the grown man at another grown man over a tweet like this. Is this high school or something? How are you going to say the dude that started all the slime stuff, all these following ass rappers say ain't slime no more, right? They're saying, how can Thug be unslimed when he invented the slime? And we're going to hear more people saying that in a minute, okay? This is the Young Boy subreddit. People are saying, oh, because they know how serious Herm the Black Sheep is, all right? So they're saying it's all because he tweeted that. He's tweeted it multiple times. How are you going to be mad saying free another man? But basically, right, they're saying the writing was on the wall, sadly, okay? And so this is going viral everywhere. This isn't the Chiracology sub. All the Chiracologists that are following the Dirk versus Young Boy beef closely, they're now enjoying Thug being dragged into this too, all right? All Young Thug said was free Dirk. Why are they so insecure? They don't like Thug and that. They don't like Young Boy and them over in the Chiracology sub. This has got 236 comments. This might seem like a nothing burger to you, but this is big news because of who Herm the Black Sheep is, and because he is stamping it that Thug says that Young Boy says Thug's bitch ass ain't slime no more. How you want to do it? Saying, who do these dudes think they are? Herm think he the gravedigger, man. And it's saying, I'm not going to lie, I see why Von ain't take him seriously. Top say you a hoe for this comment, all right? He should have. Look where it got him. Them boys killed him out of fear, not going to lie. Look, we still going to debate whether or not Von should have gone out that way for a million years. Listen, how the F you going to tell the dude you got the slime stuff from me, not slime no more? If anything, y'all not slime. People saying, bro, because Thug a rat. He ain't slime no more. He unslimed himself for 2 hours in that interrogation room. That's what some people saying. Right? Meanwhile, Ben 10 just got shot again. Oh my God. Same way Dirk was not messing with people for rocking with YB. Exactly. Everyone want to say it's like high school, but Lil Durk was acting like a little high school student, blackballing everybody, all right? Blackballed everybody. He literally said anybody that works with YB is not rocking with like the baby. Put it out there, right? People saying it's still free Dirk. No other camp in the industry dicks rides the ticket more than NBA camp dick ride YB. He's tweeted it multiple times personally, before. Personally, I think something else going on behind the scenes. So there you go. The mods might ban me if I say what I want to say about NBA, but I can't wait for the day they're outside and run into real gangsters who are on that timing. Well, I've seen real gangsters run into other people on that timing, and it didn't work out well. So, all right, are you ready for the next part? So basically, right, people are saying that Youngboy has essentially executed a put off. All right, you know when you put someone off, you jump them out of the gang. They're saying YB really done put off Young Thug, right? And people saying I saw the beef coming months ago, seen it coming when he told Youngboy to call him. Right, it wasn't respectful. Very telling, because if you had his number or had ways to get in contact, why would you be publicly asking for a phone call, chasing it because you know he's been ignoring you? Literally, the part that never made sense to me. If he's your slime brother and you made music and money together for years, why are you asking regular ass people on live to tell Youngboy to call you? Like, we got the dude's number to give you. Like, we got the dude's number. At least he ain't falling in line like how everybody else did with Thug. Should have known when when 3 posted that Gates intro to respect when Thug had all of that going on. It's weird because YB messed with Thug's sister Dolly heavy, and some YSL members, and Carti shit finna be weird, all right? Thug switch out on everybody, the shit not surprising. Look at half of Atlanta. Rallo wasn't lying. He did Rich Homie Quan, Bloody J, Trouble, Pee Wee Longway, got it the nastiest, in my opinion. Pee Wee Longway got it the nastiest, in my opinion. Bro bought Buddy to Gucci and just got left behind. He been a hoe before the YSL Rico. Matter of fact, he said F bang just for YB to turn around and switch to Dirk. Buddy a cold whore for whoever popping. Only dudes he ain't have a real opportunity to fuck over is Pluto and Savage. Ain't no real street dudes really be rocking with Thug too much no more. He was in the interrogation room snitching, right? You can't put somebody off through the internet. YB actually has to go outside and get it done or shut the F up. So you might be seeing Thug get a DP if Top pulls up on the block. So anyway, people are asking, will Thug finally pick his side? All right. Or is he going to try and play both sides in this situation? All right. People saying, did Top send bankroll to Thug though? Gunna didn't send no bankroll to Thug, and look what happened. Thug already picked a side. What do you mean? Facts, he picked Dirk's side. 90% of the rap dudes did. Nobody showed support. So you ready for the next part? All right. So now people are giving their opinions. Baba Osama, who is another prolific shooter at the NBA camp, right? They was talking about Baba Osama had 9 bodies or something crazy, or I don't know if that was ever substantiated. That was a rumor. But he is apparently stamping Herm's message. He's reposted it, okay? So the real demons and killers and family members, to all the baddest people in Baton Rouge, are stamping this message, right? And they're putting it out there. They're posting it, right? So ain't he locked up in Georgia? He hopping in the wrong stuff, all right? Taliban 4K Trey versus YSL OTF. Who winning? They're saying, get a job. All right. So look, Young Thug has now clapped back. Thug did clap back. All right. And he said, N-word, shut your fan ass up. He don't know. He don't got the first clue about Herm's body of work. He needs to go and check out one of my videos, because you in a world of pain. Young Thug's in a world of pain, man. This is going to end badly. So people saying in the Young Boy subreddit, nah, ain't no way. He said, shut your fan ass up. Ain't no way. He got a death wish. Big 4K Trey who want to die today, man. It's crazy. So it says, Thug a rat, and the internet full of pussy ass followers riding waves talking about YB. Don't need to say anything. YB bin took that dude's crown. So they saying YB already King Slime. All right. If we keeping it 1,000, YB already took the Slime title from Thug ages ago. Facts, only people who will be in denial about that are the Thug fans. What 6ix9ine said, he went from slime to spider to rat. That's crazy, okay? Thug be the last MF to be calling somebody a fan. Dude was begging for YB to call him publicly when he got out. Dude act like YB wasn't 16, 17 years old. Dude was one of the hottest in the game at the time. Ain't listened to Thug since 2020. I know this rat not talking, right? So people not feeling it. Never thought I'd see the day YB and Thug were beefing. So this is also going around, and let's see what the Young Thug subreddit, because now we got both the fan bases in their respective hangouts, right? New Young Thug tweet. This is a bad move. This is a very bad move. Says, many won't agree, but he low-key doesn't have to respond to everything. To be fair, Thug never been one to keep quiet about anything. This is a response to Herm. People just waking up, all right? Wait a minute. Who's Herm? He talks too much. That's why he couldn't be quiet in that interrogation room on all those jails calls. Damn. Downvotes is crazy when you're not lying. Right? That man is a yapper, complainer, whiner, etc. He got to put his energy into the music, man. Closing arguments, probably top 40 Thug songs ever. So they're really beefing now, right? So nobody respects Thug. Dude be talking like he still has it. This was deleted. Apparently it was deleted. Okay. I think he may well have found out who Herm was and deleted it. That is what the rumor is going around. All right. People simply cannot believe it. So over in the Baton Rouge gang subreddit, all right, they reposted and they cannot believe it. Right. Had a feeling they weren't close or cool for years. All the thug shout outs. He never said a thing back. Dirk really putting people into a beef. Wait, if they beef and if someone gets hurt because of this, will Thug go to jail for breaking probation? Thug's in a gang beef right now. It's a problem for Thug to say 3 Smirk, but it's all right for Youngboy to beef with Lil Baby for no reason. They're saying, why be a hypocrite? Okay. Thug might snitch on Herm. Herm got the bodies. All right. It's facts, though. I'm going to upvote it. Okay. So people cannot believe it. All right. And some people are basically saying that he folded. So they're basically saying that Young Thug actually folded. He deleted that tweet. All right. That's the rumor going around. Thug deleted his post, broken, stand on it. All right. That's the rumor that they're saying. All right. He knows 4K Trey get blood. It's a real shame. YB favorite rapper was Thug. Thug was my favorite rapper as well. Why has bro got to rock with Dirk and not us? You got to be top 4K Trey. Draw. Ain't no way. All right, take your ass back to the YB subgroupie. All right, okay, let's lay off him. All right, but Herm has clapped back. All right, so Doug said, "Shut your ass up," and Herm has now clapped back. Okay, and Doug's in a world of pain. So Herm clapped back. People saying, "Damn," he said, "Oh yeah, this is straight from the sheep's mouth." Oh yeah, bet that, Jeffrey. You know what up from here. This is a real 4K Trey gravedigger, bro. They saying I'm not saying it, but Youngboy said I can name at least 5 that I've seen Herm put down with that pole. So you gonna make it 6? They're saying somehow Ben 10 finna get shot for this. You know, prayers up for Ben, man. Rest up, Ben. Not rest up, Ben, but like good recovery, Ben. We don't want to with no disrespect for Ben, but Ben's name has been in a lot of headlines recently. So you know what I'm saying? It doesn't surprise me. People just bringing him up, cracking jokes, all this type of thing, man. But wishing Ben the best. People saying dude need to learn from his bros, saying him and 10 are nothing alike. Herm and the rest of the camp ain't went up on social media in how long? They ignored the trolling and the rappers celebrating JR shooting 10 and all. They just been ignoring all the hate and stuff. If he's speaking, it's clearly up and approved by top. I swear I've been thinking the same thing. Only dude in NBA that's internet is Ben. That's why they trolling him so much. Honestly, I don't think anybody in NBA be that talking much besides Ben. They all be low-key like YB. Okay. So, look. They're saying Young Thug really now at war with one of the most fearsome people in the streets of the South. In all of Louisiana. Okay. Herm responding to Thug. All right. People saying Jit want to be a part of something so bad. Same dude that said he would bend over to tie YB shoes if he asked him. Darren Peterson needs to go and do his homework on Big Herm. That's why all of YSL told on Thug they ain't got no loyalty. Tie shoe, carry bags, charger. Dude ain't beneficial. Then what the F you around for? If that's my brother and his shit fucked up in a photo shoot or something, yeah, I'll look out for him. Everybody got a roll. So if you're pushing 30 and drop down to your knees and tie your brother's shoes because he'll pay your bills. If you didn't know, all right, Herm did an interview where he basically said, I'm locked in. Youngboy changed my life. I'd be dead or in jail. If he need anything, if he need me to get down, tie his shoes, I'm going to tie the shoe. If he'll tie the shoe, he might tie you. You know what I'm saying? So Young Thug needs to look out. People saying a real bro wouldn't ask you to do something like that for no reason. It's a metaphor. The point is he will do it for his man because his man will do it for him. Why miss the point on purpose? Obviously, if he can tie it himself, that's the point. I'm doing whatever to keep the brand going further. I'll push my brother. I'll go up. I'll hold an umbrella, carry bags. What's my role? A lot of y'all are prideful and poor and low-key be hating on tall homies, wishing it was you instead. Nah, get your shine on. I got you how I expect you to have me. All right? So look. Carrying bags from is completely different. If you'll bend down to tie another grown man's shoe, ain't no telling what else y'all do for money. YB has some of the most peculiar fan bases, right? That's literally what stylists do. If Herm was a stylist, it makes sense, all right? They trying to say it's some sus shit, but what it really means is like, bro, he might tie he might tie Thug shoes, all right? That's why YB's out here enjoying his life, having people like Herm in his corner. It's structure, it's his circle. Every gang should be taking notes. Them boys be taking charges and never talk. Only one dude ever talked out of his camp, and that was before YB got big, right? He got the most fearsome team. People saying Herm a bitch, tell him get back for 10. People saying Herm definitely ain't no bitch. And NBA plugged in Atlanta, that's facts. Bro, how you think they got plugged in? YB wasn't no blood or no 4K Trey until 21 put him on. Saying dude from Baton Rouge easily influenced and tatted 4L on his neck. How you going to say slime ain't slime when he the reason y'all slime? This don't make sense. You're just making it harder on themselves. Facts. YB been sneak dissing talking about make America slime again like Thug don't exist. NBA don't have no pull in Atlanta. If it really got to that point, they're saying you crazy as F. What have they did in Atlanta? Don't say King. What have they done in Atlanta apart from, you know, ending the life of the most feared gangster in all of Chicago rap history? They did do that, though. The mall situation got taken care of by Rallo people. If you know, you know. YB kind of spoke on it in Clubhouse. He locked in Atlanta, and to be honest, Young Thug has the music scene, but since that trial, his street team ain't that strong. NBA got a lot of crash outs, bro, and a lot of the Blood dudes ain't really rocking with Thug like that. Even Bloody J, etc. The originals don't even rock with Thug. So yeah, all right. Let's see Herm talking about tying the shoe, just for context. All right, this is an iconic interview with Herm, man, where he's basically talking about he owes his life to young boy. He basically would be dead or in jail, crashed the F out if it wasn't for young boy and a 4K tray operation. The NBA never broke again empire, right? And he said he'll get down, tie a shoe if he has to.
Bro, you can't be too hard to hold the door open. Man, you can't be too hard, bro, to, you know what I'm saying, bro, close the door. Yeah. Man, like, what the fuck, man, like, I don't give a fuck if his shoes coming tight, bro. Shit, I'm gonna tie that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make this shit be how the fuck it's supposed to be. That's real. Like, for he a millionaire. He ain't gotta be able to open up doors, close them bitch. Shit, if it start raining, he got an umbrella, man, if it start raining, come umbrella, shit, my whole little bitch, you know what I'm saying? Man, like, you can't be too gangster, too hard to understand, man, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you gotta protect the brand, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of them niggas who just understand it. Oh, that's real, bro. That's real. Cause I feel like, shit, for everything happened because of him, so man, fuck. If he ain't straight, shit, man, fucking not straight. So let me ask you this. So like, if you weren't NBA, where you feel like your life would be right now? I'd probably be dead or probably in jail. Probably in jail.
Young Thug, man, what are you doing beefing with this demon? Bro, if it wasn't for Young Boy, he would have just be in jail with all the bodies. He'd be like, I'd probably be dead or in jail. Probably jail, actually, because I'd still be alive. I'll be the one doing the killings and going to jail. Okay? So this was already a bad look. Young Thug was already in a world of trouble, but people, we're not over. We're 27 minutes into the video. We're not even over, all right? Because the 4K tray demons, these guys are a big problem. This is not who you want to go to war with. And Young Thug and the YSL camp, they're kind of now basically just completely clueless to who they're fucking with, all right? They're not realizing that they're literally beefing with gravediggers, right? You know that Lil Jeff song, Running with Gravediggers? They beefing with gravediggers. They're not realizing it. So Young Thug, once again, just like he did when all of the telling allegations came around, he dispatched his favorite crash out, Pee Wee Rosco, all right? AKA the man who allegedly shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. But again, you a tour bus shooter going up against a real pallbearer, gravedigger, 4K tray slime assassin, and like, you're just making the problem worse. So Pee Wee Rosco hopped on live and basically said Herm ain't put in no work and they not scared of him. This is one of the craziest and dumbest things I've ever seen in the streets or in the music or in a drill gangster rap world. He's digging himself a deeper hole and he's making the job much easier for the 4K tray gravediggers.
Tired of these internet gangsters, these niggas. Don't no niggas speak for us. We speak for ourselves like wealth. You do a lot of things. You understand me? It's two ways it can go for you. You can end up in the street or you can end up in the grass or the dirt. It's all on the life that you choose.
He's basically threatening death on them. He's saying you can end up in the streets, in the grass, in the dirt. Do you realize you are talking to a certified gravedigger?
But laying a bad example, because you misguided, undecided, looking for some guidance, man, just put your hand up. Say you need help, scream for it. But all that playing, that fake internet clickbait, hey, man, better go stick your finger in your ass. Ain't nothing bigger than this. Yeah, Atlanta, we built you, we made you. And however a nigga feel about it, tell them to meet me, see me, just look up in the sky, man, when you're looking for God. You're on right there on top of your head, on top of your cranium.
So he's alluding to murder, right? Like he's saying you could end up in the dirt, right? If you want to come looking for me, you need to look up for God. I'm gonna be right down on your top of your head. Who do you think you're talking to, bro?
Yeah, I just woke up, a nigga called me talking about a little bit ass boy on the internet with a grown man name in his mouth. Man, y'all.
He's saying Herm the Black Sheep was online talking. He said a little bitty boy with a real man's name in his mouth. Bro, are you crazy? It's Herm the Black Sheep.
Sit down. All y'all niggas who been doing all this whole shit. Yeah. Nigga need therapy of life, not in no situation. Y'all niggas don't went crazy in this world, man. Stay away from me. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I damn sure don't want to be near you. Yeah, Spider, don't come down, man. Don't need to see these niggas, man. You been entertaining them, bro. As a man, how you gonna wake up with another man name in your mouth? You had the internet perceiving. Well, that's how Top feel. Well, Top know how to speak how he feel. You feel what I'm saying? But I know that. You know what I mean? I know what a nigga was and what a nigga is. Yeah, it take humility, man. That's the part that I don't be like. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, suckers all the way out of line. Niggas want to be down. Niggas want to be around. Y'all niggas straight clown. Man, nigga ain't no butler, man. Niggas a wing. Only thing got a passport. I ain't picking up my phone calling nobody. I don't want to talk. So don't call me either. Do not call me. I don't want to talk. You made your bed, lay in it. If Herm want to talk to Spider, he should just DM me. We don't know you, so I don't know if he would have hit you back. You just came around. You ain't been around, man. You ain't even put no work in. You don't reap a lot of benefits.
He said, you ain't been around. You just came around. You ain't put no work in. Bro, you need to do your research on Herm the Black Sheep. He been there from the start. He been there. He was. I'm pretty sure he might have been. He might have been around so early. He might have been around for some of the time that G Money was around. You know what I'm saying? He might have been around for some of that time.
You understand? You look like you talk yourself into money and not the dope. It go like that. Nigga, I need background dance to get paid. See, that's the difference. You niggas can't go live the same lifestyle without these guys. Y'all got to sit up on them like prostitutes. See, the difference between us, one thing I can say, everybody around here, men, we all got our own. Well, a broke nigga up here got 100,000 in my crew. Yeah, a broke nigga. So that's why we ain't got to get on the internet. We ain't got to beat Bentley Farnsworth. You hear me? You ain't got to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Keep telling y'all niggas bank rolls over bullets. Nigga wake up at 12 o'clock in Atlanta. Ain't Spider. Man, god damn, that man laid up one of the beautiful women in the country. He white, man. Come on, man. You know, nigga. And then I'm the nigga that try to fix this shit. I'm the one that did all this. These niggas only studying y'all. And the better part that made me mad too, but I already know, Top, you overseas, but man, don't let these niggas be around you. And doing that, when I see niggas, I'm smacking niggas. I'm hitting them dead in their shit.
He said when he sees him, he's smacking him. Is he talking about Young Boy or Herm? Both of those people, not people you want to smack. You want to keep your hands to yourself, buddy. All right, this is going to end badly. So badly.
I'll be on probation this year. Well, that will make you be wanting to do that.
He just realizing like, oh wait, the words I just said, I'm violating my probation right now. Bro, what the hell are you guys doing?
Hey, Pittsburgh, if I ain't let a nigga punk me in chain gang in Augusta, and these big boy prison, how the fuck I'm finna get on the street and let niggas make the name for themselves off the shit that we created. All this shit y'all running off come from Atlanta, man, not Savannah, not motherfucking Spain. We created this thing. Now you wanna say, Spite ain't shoot you, man. You need to be saying, fuck who shot you. Hoe ass nigga.
I guess he thinks that Herm and Ben 10 are the same person. He's saying you should be saying F who shot you. I don't think he's got a clue what he just did, right? He's saying it's got to be the slickest talking dude in history, right? So all of you new junkies and OTF just know I'm the one that sent Brian Steele to help him on my dime. So this is Young Thug beefing with OTF, right? It's saying, so Thug ain't really even cool with Dirk's homies, right? But then you're doing all of this with Big 4K Trey. They're saying this dude don't be doing nothing but digging the holes deeper. Pee-wee trying to get on Herm for speaking on YB, but Pee-wee was speaking for Thug when he got out. YB chasing it, Thug inspired everything about him. He just a son jit dissing his daddy. So if a dude who put you onto a set chose the side of a dude you beefing with, you'd still F with him, makes no sense. That's facts. And people just saying you a rat loving goofy. All right. Dude says Spider don't come down like he at the top. It's crazy, okay? So look, people can't believe it. All right, this is a very, very bad move. This is not how you have a long life, okay? It's crazy. So this is going around the saying Herm is probably the most gangster person in NBA. Man, what? Herm been around? I don't even like to put my 2 cents in any YB beef or whatever, but come on, how? Herm been here for a while. Herm is literally in an unreleased 2016 music video. Dudes be saying shit without knowledge. Herm is in the 38 Baby video, but he ain't been around. They must ain't heard about the Black Sheep. That's facts. Herm done stepped on boys already in the past. Stop playing. Dude just said Herm just came around, man. Listen, NB in EB newcomers, they all day ones. New dudes don't last long in their clique. They're saying, did Thug not rat on this dude? So Herm's caught sight of this. I'll have you know. Herm's caught sight of this. They're saying, dude not messing with the black sheep. So this is someone posting it, and then Herb responded, slap me? Crying faces. He said, yeah, I can't wait to see how this play out. It's crazy, right? And they're saying it's funny because dudes ain't even talking to YB, they talking to Herm, right? So people are saying that Thug needs to listen to some of this throwback advice on YB's story. All right, they're saying Thug needs to listen to this. Youngboy posted up on his story. I think this was a while ago, but he said, I'm trying to tell you dudes terrified of me, boy. The internet fooling you. I don't play that shit in no type of way. That's why I'm just going to stay out the way. I see you trying to do some provoking. Stop playing with me, son. You ain't strong enough. Right? People saying 4K Trey's not the mafia. Nobody's scared of them. Now they the special forces and National Guard and CIA. Let these dudes tell it, gang. The biggest killers in the world. I can guarantee you if any of you dudes had murder level beef with a millionaire, y'all would be terrified. Y'all got to stop with the tough Tony shit. All right? It's people saying, can we stop acting like money just makes the people around you bulletproof? People saying, nobody said it makes you bulletproof, but you're beefing with a millionaire. You're at way less of an advantage. That's just facts. He can throw his money around in ways the average dude can't, and your influence on dudes be stronger. All right? So notice YB ain't got nobody outside of BR. All his work is local. He ain't powerful or got no reach outside Louisiana. YNW Melly said different in them text messages. Yeah. So Young Thug's sister has also responded. All right. She said you can't put Thug off Slime. You can't unslime the creator. And she said these dudes know Jeff on restrictions. Thank God, ho. All right. That's what she said in that tweet there. So this is basically, East Atlantology. Am I in East Atlantology? We in there now. Let's join East Atlantology. Let's go. Right. What they got going on. Anyway, I'll look into that later. But basically, people are saying that's what it's all about. All right. People are arguing if he told. All right. Bro. Let's just do it. Let's just ride on Young Thug. He didn't tell. This has nothing to do with telling. If you watch closely when the jail calls came out, YB reposted an old post that Thug tweeted him. Everything I do is for YB, and Rosco was just on stage with YB. Something has to have happened behind the scenes, and Thug saying free Dirk may have agitated. People saying he didn't tell, but he was doing more than speaking. You know you have the right to remain silent, right? Stop defending this BS. Go to that interrogation video and sort the comments. Dudes was lapping it up and acting like Thug was a god the way he was diverting the cops, but this shit all came out about Gunner and the plea deal. People take sides, and all of a sudden the narrative is Thug ratted. Please. Young Thug isn't the creator of Slime. It has and always has been a blood terminology. I think YB was referring to his gang ties since Thug got dubbed from that set. They say, not going to lie, never heard no blood saying Slime until Thug came out. Well, they were saying it in New York. All right, they had been saying it in New York. Here we go. He wasn't even the first rapper. Vardo from New York was saying Slime before Jeff. Slime been a thing. Jeff just made it known, like Wade with the Eurostep. Ginobili was doing it first. All right. Youngboy did a complex interview in January this year and was asked what was the last show he went to, and he said it was Thugs. I'm assuming the one in December, so I doubt he'd go if that's how he felt. They asked him if it was before the Rico, and he said yes. So that was before. But basically, all right, it's kind of like all of the people are piling in, all right? This is, again, Thug's sister. And people saying Thug is getting dissed by weed carriers and merch packers because of probation. If you want to go viral, just diss him. Two goats beef him. They got to stop and get in the studio. And basically, Youngboy fans have been trolling Thug now. Everybody's trolling Thug. Okay, YB's fan base is already trolling Young Thug. They're all up in the comments. You ain't Slime. You not Slime. Never been Slime. You not Slime no more. Oh, that is diabolical. Everybody in the comments of Thug shit. Just got off the phone. They said you've been slimed. YB better. You ain't Slime for real. Top say you ain't Slime no more. YB said you not Slime no more, gang. Shit, Slime, I love you, but shit, Top say you ain't Slime no more. You ain't Slime, gang. You not Slime. No more Slime for you. Michael Jackson. Thank you, King Slime. All right. If YB say you not Slime, then you not, buddy. All right. Saying you not Slime no more. Youngboy gifts all over it. All right. It's a big problem. Okay. It's a big problem for him. 3 Dirk. I thought you was. Never mind. Never mind. You ain't slime no more. You ain't slime no more. Stop playing with top. You ain't slime no more. Hashtag Massa. No more slime. The slime said you not slime no more. It's over with. You're not slime no more. All right. This fan base is so strong. Damn. Young Thug about to find out. All right, bro. I was there for the Slide for Vaughn era on Twitter in 2021. I can genuinely say YB fans pushed Dirk to throw his entire life away. Fiance and 8 kids. Dirk got baited by the YB fans. Look, the YB shooters are powerful. The YB fans are powerful. Look, Young Thug don't know what he's into, man. He in a world of trouble right now. Pee Wee, Rosco, like, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up for them, man. Like, honestly, prayers up for them. I hope they're good, man. I hope they can find a way out of this situation. Because if it was me, I'd be moving countries. I'd be looking into like Costa Rica, Algeria, maybe like Qatar. Yeah, I'd be moving countries if I was beefing with Herm the Black Sheep. I'll be booking that flight. I'll be booking that flight to Algeria, I think. Hopefully he won't be able to get me in Algeria. Bruh. Young Thug's cooked, all right? So if I hear more about this, I'll definitely let you guys know. But this shit crazy. Very big mistake. Hey, he not slime no more, man. It's unfortunate. He got put off. Catch you in the next video. Peace.